Alright, no time to explain, gang. Welcome back. King Zeph here, back with the final video of 2024. Happy Tuesday, happy New Year's Eve. Jesus, I'm already lost and I'm already done. I'm checked out for the year mentally already, as you guys can already say, because my brain is halfway working. But anyway, today is essentially the last day of the year. I hope you guys, enjoy your time with family and friends. Come up with your New Year's resolutions, or have started on your New Year's resolutions, because if you're starting your New Year's resolution tomorrow, there's a probably good chance that you're not going to even bother with it in a month or two. If you've kind of been a little bit more goal oriented and trying to do better than you did yesterday and kind of started that a little bit earlier, you're probably going to move a little bit quicker on that. So I hope that's going well for you guys. I hope you stay safe tonight as we bring in the brand new year. So this will be the final unboxing for the year. And unlike trying to do something super crazy, I'm actually going to go the opposite route. I'm actually going to open some of the worst sets in YuGiOh ever put out. These sets they didn't come out this year. They came out last year and then a couple years prior. We're going to open up for the first time in English, a booster box of Legendary Duelist or one of Volcano, as well as a box of Legendary Duelist of the Deep. To put in a better term, every single Legendary Duelist set, and I believe there's 3 of them. There's this one, there's these 2, and then there's Synchro Storm. Synchro Storm was the last one that came out. All of them are awful. They're all bad sets. The nice part about them is they're 36-pack boxes, but I think there's only 5 cards per pack. I think they're smaller packs. Yeah, they're 5 cards per pack. And the sets are just bad. Like, there's not really anything good on them, for the exception of there's a chance to pull a Ghost Rare. So there's a Ghost Rare potential in the box. And each set actually has one ultra rare that was good. Synchro Storm, which is the green set, had Baronne de Flora. That made Baronne the $80 card that it was, all the way up until it got reprinted in Maze and then reprinted in Rarity Collection before it was banned. So that was like the card to pull out of that one. Soul Burning Volcano has Salamangreat, Raging Phoenix, which is still sitting at around $60. That card is going to get reprinted in Stampede. I think that comes out in March or April. As of right now, that card's still like $50. And then, of course, Legendary Duelist, the most expensive card out of that one, is 7th Ascension, which is a 7th Tachyon card, which right now isn't going to be very good. But in the very near future, when 7th Tachyon comes out in Maze, I believe in February, it's either late February or early March, is going to actually make Raziel a little bit more powerful, utilizing those tools. So essentially, the thing we're going to do is going to open these pulls, see how awful they are, see if we possibly get the Ghost Rare, and see if we possibly get one of those 2 chase cards. I believe there's 4 or 5 Ultras in the box, and there's only 10 Ultras in the set. It might be 10 or it might be 8. It's not that many Ultras in the set, but there's like 4 or 5 you pull in the box. So you pretty much have like a 50% chance of pulling that desired Ultra. But we'll see how that goes, and then we'll see if we can possibly get the Ghost Rare and actually make these boxes awesome. If you are new to the channel, which is kind of odd to be new at the very last day of the year, or if you're going to be seeing this next year, just the video was posted earlier, and you want to see more content like this, welcome. You're on our pathway to 1,000 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell when we release new videos. If you're returning and you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it. There is a giveaway still going on. It's active until January 10th from our previous video with our pack battle with Dexploud. Check that out so you can win some cool cards. There is a essentially the 10 Dark Magician Girl up for grabs, along with the QCRs that he pulled out of that one, because I won that one. So that means all of his pulls go to one of you guys. So if you want to enter that giveaway, check that video out and don't follow the instructions, and also make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. So without further ado, since we're going to be opening up essentially 72 packs, they're all smaller packs, so hopefully it won't last an hour, but we're opening essentially equivalency of 3 booster boxes. Let's get this thing started. So you know what? Let's start off small and go big. So let's start off with Duelist of the Deep. This set, also ironically, is a little bit cursed, because this set, I think, was the very next set that came out after Kazusa Takahashi died, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I think his death was from saving somebody's life in the ocean. So this set, outside of it not being great, at the time it wasn't that bad, because it gave, more of a Mako Tsunami feel, and it gave the Yami archetype more cards to play with. Because to be honest with you, the cards in here that you get with that for the Yami archetype make that deck very annoying to deal with. And it's actually not a bad deck in today's meta, and it's not going to really make it so much because there's a lot of things out here that can stop that stuff and wipe the board and get rid of those utility cards. But back then, you know, with the additional add-ons from this stuff in here, it really wasn't that bad. But, you know, considering the fact that this set came out immediately after Takahashi died, it has a very bad taste in everybody's mouths on that side of it. And I don't even remember I think the Ghost Rare is the Shark Drake Synchro creature, whatever it is. But also that these packs are not guaranteed. So, 7th Eternity, which is 7th Tachyon card. And then C Stealth Attack, Marin says Battle, and Marin says Heart. Honestly, I forgot that one, I didn't know certain cards with that low rarity, and two, I forgot Marince's cards are in here as well. I think the only time I actually played against Marinces in real life, not in Master Duel, was right when Castira was still like the thing. So Marince's Bubble King is our rare. Marince's and we did get a super rare. So a super rare out of here, the number 106 Giant Hand. I'm gonna put that over here and then set it a whale. The pulls on this are kind of all over the place. I think you're only guaranteed I think 4 or 5 ultras, but they're not structured packs like everything else where you're guaranteed a foil. You're guaranteed a rare at the absolute least. Ring of Magic, the 7th one, followed by Marince's Sleepy Maiden, Frostosaurus. Wow, this set is, and Buzzsaw Shark, which is not terrible. It's just like going through seeing these cards in this format. It's just like, oh my god, this stuff is so dated. I feel like I'm opening up something retro, which is really not that retro because this set I think is only 2 years old. Silent Angler, Levia Dragon Duelist, which is an old reprint, followed by the Legendary Fisherman 3, which I'm surprised is a common, another Frostosaurus, and Marince's World Heart. I would have thought Legendary Fisherman 3 would have been like a super at the absolute least. So I'm actually kind of surprised that it was it's just a rare. Marince's Bubble, followed by another of the Bubble Ring, another Legendary Fisherman, Buzzsaw, and Rage of the Kairyu-Shin. I do like these small packs. Small packs kind of make this a little bit easier to go through, but they are harder to rip. I will tell you that. Legendary Fisherman 2. Let's see if we can get all 3 Legendary Fishermen. If all 3 of them are in here. Rank of Quick Chaos. Forbidden Droplets. I forgot this was in here. This was another Ultra that was good in this set. I forgot Forbidden Droplet was in here. Okay, we pulled a Ultra Rare Forbidden Droplet, and there's the very first Legendary Fisherman, so we've officially pulled all the Legendary Fisherman cards. So our first Ultra is Forbidden Droplets. Was Droplet... I don't know if Droplet was introduced in this set or was it reprinted in this set. I'm gonna have to double check that, but I forgot about that. That card's not worth much now because it was reprinted a lot, but yeah. Sea Stealth number 2, followed by Marince's Crystal Heart, Buzzsaw Shark, and then another Rage of the Kairyu-Shin. That actually was not a really bad hit. If I was a betting man, if I was gambling, I would probably say that's maybe $5. I could be wrong. Somebody in the comments let me know if I'm wrong. I'm gonna take a guess and say that card's $5. Full Armored Ray, followed by a Barian Chaos Draw, and then a number 71 Rebarian Shark. So that Rebarian / Tachyon stuff is like a fusion. It's like a combination of the fusion the Tachyon archetype with these fish. Saber Shark, Bahamut Shark, which has been reprinted a bunch of times. I think it was one of the QCRs in the tins. And then a Crystal Shark, which was definitely reprinted, but this is in Super. We're not doing too horribly on this. I know the cards aren't worth anything because that card's been reprinted to the dirt. I don't remember if that was considered a nostalgia reprint or was that actually normally reprinted in Bonanza. I know it was in Bonanza. I just can't remember if it was one of the ones that you got as a just a platinum, another Crystal Shark. So we just pulled back 2 back-to-back Crystal Sharks. But I can't remember if that was just purely a nostalgia pool, if it was in the regular pool, because I know you can get that in, I have it in Platinum Secret Rare. I just don't remember if it was available in the other rarities or not. Fear the Kairyu-Shin, 7th Eternity, followed by Full Armored Ray, Citadel Whale, and then Lemuria the Forgotten City, which this card is another field spell that is considered to be Yumi. So it helps out with the Yumi archetype. All right, so we only got 1 Ultra Rare so far. Let's see if we can pull another decent one so far. We only got 1 out of like the 4 you're supposed to get. Sea Star, followed by 7th Ascension. So we did get a 7th Ascension. This card is like 27 bucks. So just with these 2 cards together, we've made our money back, because I only spent 35 bucks in this box. That's how piss poor these sets are. If you, a lot of times, if you go to a vendor and find them selling these boxes, for the most part, they'll sell them to you for like 35, 40 bucks. So these are really good to just like cheap booster boxes to buy just to crack open. So for all of you up and coming YouTubers and pack openers that are watching my video for the very first time, welcome, by the way. But if you're in the market of trying to find something that you can crack open on to get to kind of get started without breaking the bank, these legendary Duelist sets are really good for that, because they are really cheap. They are really cheap, and you will pretty much do fine with them. Now, you're not going to get anything valuable, so you're not going to really make a lot of your money back unless you pull like 7th Ascension out of this box or Raging Phoenix, but it at least gets you going without having to drop like 80 bucks. Marincess Aqua Agrenon, which is our next Ultra. I have no idea how much that card is worth. Me and Marincess don't get along, and as such, because they are a really like, their archetype is nice. It's just, all water monsters are annoying. Let's just say that. They are annoying, 100%. And then we got a Marincess Springingen, another super. And I think we are close to about halfway done with this box. I've just been opening, mildly ranting, because like I said, there's so many packs out of here, it's not even funny. But this is the last video of the year, so why not open a bunch of useless packs. Doom Kaiser's a super, so we're just pulling back-to-back supers. We're just gonna open up a bunch of packs, see what we get, see if we can make, I don't know. Well, so far with this box, we've made our money back. 100%. Like I said, 7th Ascension, and honestly, that card might go up in value. I have to check it out, because if they don't, well, they're not going to do another ban list anytime soon. If they do another ban list, it probably won't be until April if they do another emergency one. But if the 7th Tachyon stuff is as devastating as it is in the OCG, as it is in the TCG, that card might actually go back up closer to like 40 or 50 bucks, because I think this is the only set that it comes in. It wasn't reprinted yet. I wouldn't be shocked if it's reprinted in Stampede. That wouldn't surprise me, but so far, I think this is the only set it comes in. Ocean Dragon Lord Kairushin, this annoying prick. Look at the cut on this thing, man. Look at that top border. This thing is definitely cut horribly. But yeah, like, if that card goes, like I said, there's a possibility that this card goes, if it's not being reprinted in Stampede, which I don't know if it will or not, because we don't know what the full list of Stampede is yet. If it isn't, then I can probably foresee that card going up a couple more dollars. It might cross around 40 bucks more than likely. That also is going to depend on how much the 7th Tachyon is going to cost. I wouldn't be surprised if that card ended up being a $70 card. Oh, and I think I found the pattern in the packs. Iberian Chaos, another one of these. So apparently, I guess if you get a rare in the 2nd slot, you're going to get a foil. Let's test that, because the last couple packs I pulled, the rare was like the 3rd card of the 5. And we didn't get a foil, but when it was the 2nd card, so 1, 2, the rare's in the middle. Yep, there's the pack trick. So if your rare is in the 2nd slot, there's a foil coming in the pack. Look at that, just barely paying attention, understanding the card pack. So here's a good way to test it. So here's 2nd slot, and wait, no, so it's just random. Okay. And proved me wrong instantly. I'm like, hey, here's a rare in the 2nd slot. That means there's going to be a foil in this pack. Nope. It proved me wrong immediately. So that means they just put the rare in a random spot. They either put it in the 2nd or the 3rd slot. Not too surprising. Last 6 or 7 packs, I think we pulled our 4 ultras. So we might have one more. That's a might. So let's see. There's that. Followed by that, Marincess Battle City and Cyber Shark. Moving on to the next pack on that one. So there's a chance we'll get one more Ultra, and then we'll count them out and see if we get the same thing out of Sober and Volcano. Because like I said, last time I checked, I think the ratio was 4 Ultras in the box. It might be 5, but it's at least, oh, nope, there's the 5th. Mega Fortress Whale, which is a cover card, and this is the new Fortress Rail card, so you don't need a ritual for it instead. I'm believing it'd be cheated out of special summon, so that makes 5 ultras. So yeah, so that means you're supposed to get 5 ultras in the box. I knew it was something weird like that, because it's like, it's either 5, it's either 4 or 5. So let's say the upside is, you know, your ratios are actually kind of a little bit on the better side. Like these boxes aren't great, but because there's not that many ultras in the set, because the last time I checked, and I know I've said this probably 3 times now, but like it's the first thing that comes to mind. I'm pretty positive this set has only 10 ultras in it. And actually I can look at the back of this. This will tell me real quick. 9 ultra rare cards. So I was just as close. So yeah, so having 9 ultra rares in a box, that actually makes it the likelihood of you pulling an ultra that you want a little over 50%. Because if you're getting a 5 in a box and there's only 9 of them to pull from, that means you're pretty much at a 50, I'd say 56. It's probably not that high, but it's definitely over 50% chance of you pulling the ultra rare that you're looking for out of each box. So that actually gives me some hope for Raging Phoenix, because that was a card that I almost, you know, it's funny because when I was building the fire deck before they hit it, I was like, I need to probably get my hands on at least one Raging Phoenix, and I caught a point in time where it was a little bit cheaper. I think it was down to 25 bucks before it went back up, and I didn't pull the trigger on it. I should have pulled the trigger on it, but it just didn't. And oh wait, there's another ultra. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 ultras we pulled. Do I have is this a god box, or are the ratios not finite? We might have just got a good box. Yeah, I think we just got a good box. Because I did research on these sets, and everywhere I saw there was an average of 5 ultras. The fact we pulled 6, if the ratio is actually 6, then I take that back. Then your odds are more or less of 6 out of 9. That's 66%. that's 2. You got 2 out of 3. You got 2 out of 3 shots to get the ultra rare you want. If it's actually up, and yeah, my pile finally collapsed. Which is kind of weird, because this pile is actually no bigger than a normal pile. All right, let's finish out the last couple packs. I think it's the second last pack. I said if we pull another ultra rare out here, that'll be wild. Because I'm not expecting to see the ghost rare, even though the ghost rare is like $6. The ghost rare for this set is not expensive. For neither one of these 2 sets, both of the ghost rares are relatively inexpensive. So you can get them dirt cheap without having to pull them. So yeah, that covers it on that. So we pulled 6 ultras. So you know what? I'm just gonna say this box is net positive. These cards aren't worth much. The 2 most valuable cards in here would be the Forbidden Droplets and the 7th Ascension. The Forbidden Droplets, with it being reprinted, is probably like $5. The 7th Ascension currently is sitting at around $25 to $27. So put that together, that's close to, when if I add these into the factor, then that's gonna make the 35 bucks I spent on this box break even. Let me see how many supers we pulled while I put these away. And where's the box so I can store these in them. The nice part about 36-pack boxes is that they're deep and they're big. So I can easily put these cards in them with any issues. But how many supers did we pull out of here as well? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 supers. How many supers were in this set? Set has 8. There's 8 different supers. So I know we got some duplicates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We pulled 7 supers. 2 of them are duplicates. So that means we only pulled 5 of the 8. That's not too bad. But yeah, that 7th Ascension is gonna definitely brings us back into a net positive, which is really, really nice to see. I'm glad we pulled that one out. All right, let's move on to the heavy hitter, because this one is very similar to the other one, another legendary duelist set. The difference between this one is that Raging Phoenix is actually worth more money. That is going to be the advantage. So the only way we make our money back on this box is if we pull Raging Phoenix. That's pretty much it. If we don't pull it, then yeah. If we don't pull it, then this box will be a bust and it'll be a complete waste. But at the same time, it was only 35 bucks. So, but there's also a battling boxing card that I need out of here too. I almost bought it the other day when I was buying more like buying staples and a bunch of other random cards that I needed. And I'm actually going to discuss that probably Friday, of some things to kind of do for the people that are either getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or people that are trying to hit their local scene, some friendly advice to kind of get things going. So I'm going to talk about that probably Friday, of something that I was already doing when it comes to purchasing cards that I needed. But there was a battling boxing card that I needed out of the set, and because I had this box, I'm like, I'll probably pull it. So there's not really a point in me wasting the $1 for the card if I'm just more than likely going to open this booster box and get it. So I decided to wait. Solomon Great Sanctuary, Battling Boxer Rockmits, Volcanic Rhymefield, followed by a very first ultra rare Battling Boxer King Dempsey. Starting off hot and then drawing Burning Draw. Next pack. So first pack has our ultra in it. Let's see if we get the same 6 ultras. I'm pretty sure we're not, but if we do, it'll be worth something. Solomon Great Rage, and then the Volcanic Hammer. Now, all of the cards in here are fire cards. They're fire and volcanic creatures, so the volcanic deck isn't that bad, but it's still not that great. Battling Boxing Spirit, Will of the Solomon Great, followed by Volcanic Rocket, Battling Boxing Comet Celtis. I think this is the one I needed. And then Doomfire. I thought this was an ultra. I'm like, wait, Doomfire? There's the other Doomfire. I think it's like Emperor something. There's another Doomfire card in this set that is actually the ultra. This one's that one's just a regular common. Battling Boxing Punchers, followed by Solomon Great Revive, Frowl, and Solomon Great Spinny. Next card. Oh, these packs are super glued to each other. And then we got Tri-Blaze Accelerator, Solomon Great Magnios, another Remfire, Battling Boxer Star Celsius, and Battling Boxer Commissioner. So we got the red one, the blue one, and the Commissioner, the Don King of Battling Boxers. Hilarious. Solomon Great Roar, Solomon Great Almirage, 7th Force, so it was our first super. So nice on that one. I have no idea what that card does. Followed by Circle, which was reprinted in Bonanza, and then Heated. So yeah, Bonanza, you can get that card in a secret and all the other rare. But also this is a reprint of it in common, because I believe a card came in the Solomon Great deck, starter deck. Solomon Great War, last counter, followed by Nova Kaiser Battling Boxer, Volcanic Hammer, and then another Drawing Destiny. Moving on. Some of these packs open up real smooth, some of them don't. So we're gonna keep it moving. Battling Boxer Switch Cutter, Solomon Great Battling Boxing Cross Counter, so another super, followed by a Scattershot, and then Blaze Accelerator Reload. I don't know where we're at. I see a lot of packs here because they're small. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of them. This pack is super glued together, making me look weak. Need some protein in my diet. I already got plenty of it. It's just the pack is kind of glued on there. Battling Boxer Chief Second, Solomon Great Grizzle, and then another Doomfire. I wonder if we're going to see the retrain of him. He might pop up. He is an ultra, so there's a chance we'll probably pull him. But so far, we've only seen 1 ultra so far, so nothing crazy, but we still have a bunch of packs left to open. Spirit, followed by Lead Ragku, followed by, here's our second ultra. Speaking of ultra, Solomon Great of Fire. I'm just like, speaking of ultra rares, I said, hey, we need another ultra. There he is. But still, not the Ghost Rare, not Raging Phoenix. And then the Ghost Rare was Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf was the Ghost Rare in this set. So yeah. Uh-oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry. My monitors and everything decided to go to sleep on me. Like they usually do. I need to actually adjust the sleep timer on them, which is rare because sometimes my sleep timer on my computer wants to work and sometimes it doesn't. Volcanic Inferno, so another super, followed by Volcanic Queen and Solomon Great Rage. All right, I think I've officially hit the halfway point because I said this pile is looking like it's getting smaller, so I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say I've hit the halfway point. The card upside down, no, so I'm just tripping. Volcanic Shell, Kaiser, Jolt Counter, followed by Springy. Moving on to the next pack. Yeah, come on. I'm like, come on. I'm gonna try to relax this, not build any carpal tunnel. Another lead, Frau, and Destiny Draw. I'm over here hoping, I'm just like, maybe it's a foil in here that's a link, because if there is a link foil in here, that means it's probably the Ghost Rare, because that'd have been Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf is a link monster. Transcendence, followed by Sound Great Revive, Hitter, and then the Commissioner. Not really a whole lot going on. We pulled a bunch of super so far, so maybe this time, the way I shuffled this box, they might be closer to the bottom outside of the first pack that we pulled. Leo, and then we got another Rocket, a Celsius, and then another Destiny Draw. Moving on to the next pack. We still have potentially 2 more left. At least 2 more Ultras left. Unless we got 1 good box and then 1 bad box. Salomon Great Sanctuary, Helio, Salomon Great Charge, followed by another Ultra Rare, Volcanic Trooper. There's our 3rd Ultra. So we got like at least 1 more left. Will it be Raging Phoenix, or will it be the Emperor Doomfire? We will see. Hopefully it is one of the 2. It would be nice if it was Sunlight Wolf. Oh, not Sunlight Wolf, if it was Raging Phoenix. If it was Raging Phoenix, we're in good shape. If it isn't, we're not. But good thing that card's getting reprinted, and also I don't need it anymore because like the fire deck is pretty much killed since they banned original Sinful Spoils. Yoke, up, Salomon Great Burst Griffin. There's a Synchro monster, Salomon Great Synchro in here, so that's our 4th Ultra. So that possibly could be our last one, unless there is a 5th one. We will see. We still got about another 10 packs left to open up, so there's a chance we can get another one. But if we pull 1 more, then more than likely that'll be it. Nova Kaiser, and speak of the devil, Battling Boxer Promoter is our 5th Ultra, so that's probably going to do it on that side. It's going to be it for all the Ultras out of this box. That's you're at least supposed to get 5. If we somehow get 6, then that'd be nice, but I'm not counting on it. Blaze Accelerator is a super, and I think we still have a shot at getting Sunlight Wolf. I think we still have a shot. I don't know if it replaces an Ultra or not. Usually the Ghost Rares don't. They generally take up they just fill up a random slot in addition. So we will see. It's been a while since I've seen this set open with the Ghost Rare in it and to actually look at the other ratios, but today could be a good day to figure that out. General Kaiser, and then Rage, and then the other Blaze Accelerator. Approximately 9 packs left. See if we can get 1 decent pull out of here. End the year with a bang, even though it's one of the worst sets in the game technically. So he's like, let's see, end it with a bang from the worst set in history. But I can't wait to do some openings next year. There's some OCG openings I can't wait to do, as well as the new stuff that's coming out, because there's going to be quite a bit. The only thing I'm probably not going to open on the channel is probably going to be the Blue Eyes deck. I might do a deck profile for that one. We'll see. I haven't determined that one just yet, so that I may or may not do a deck profile for Blue Eyes. But you know, if you guys really want to see it, I'm gonna get the 3 structure decks, build it, and take it to my locals, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a starter deck event to get the playmat. And usually what my guys at my locals do is that when we have a starter deck promotion, we are only allowed to use the starter decks. So a lot of times it's like, hey, you can use the starter deck to like build a deck if you're new and join the local scene, all that other stuff. And then some other ones use their actual decks. But the last time we did it was when Fire King came out, and we pretty much said, hey, you can only use the starter deck. You can only use the structure deck. You can't use anything else. I think at most you probably could add like a couple hand traps into it, but most of the structure decks now come with the hand traps that you need for the deck to be quite successful. I think that one had Valor and Ash in it, because Ash is a fire. So generally that's what we do at our locals. So if we're gonna do that again, I might be set, because then I'll just get 3 of the structure decks and make a solid deck out of them. Get some practice in early, because I already kind of know how the deck is supposed to operate and what the combos are. But getting some practice in beforehand would be nice. Hopefully I can go ahead and go in there, clap some cheeks, and win a playmat out of it. But we'll see. We haven't gotten that far yet, but If that does happen, then I'll definitely do a deck profile for it. And if you guys really want to see it, then I'll do it as well. But I will definitely be doing the standard openings for, what's that set called? Supreme Darkness, because I do need the new Azamina cards that are in there. We will do Blister versus Boosters, and I believe My Locals is doing a early set release for that set, so I should have that video up of the opening a couple days prior to actual release. Granted, I can get myself a booster box because I couldn't get one during Rage of the Abyss because the guys pretty much bought all the booster boxes before I could get mine. So we will see. I'm gonna try to get in early to make sure I pre-register and get my name on the list so I can get a booster box. They're pretty, like I said, my guys are pretty cool about it. So hopefully, I don't know if there's anything that they want specifically out of there. Fire ejection, we're seeing all the supers now. And then we only got 2 packs left. So last 2 packs, am I rambling? Thank you guys for making it this far. I know it's another 30-minute long video. If you guys have already been here, I know you're already used to 30-long-minute videos. Usually with Blister versus Boosters, they last 30 to 40 minutes. But for the guys that are new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my banter. There he is, Raging Phoenix. Late to the party, but still great. Second to last pack, Solomon Great Raging Phoenix. This is the most expensive card in the set, so I've made my money back on both of these boxes. Very, very nice. Oh my God, Julia. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. There's 6 ultras. So 6 ultras with a set of 9. Like I said, you have a 66% chance of getting an ultra that you want. Last pack. Let's just is the ghost rare in here? Let's just see. Come on. Last pack magic. Solomon Great Mephisto, Chief Second, Battling Boxer Celsius, and Doomfire. So we didn't see the other Doomfire, but we saw him. We saw Raging Phoenix. That's all we need to see out of it. So we have pulled out of both boxes the 2 big cards, or the 2 big value cards. We did pull Self Ascension, which is the most valuable card in that set, and we did pull Raging Phoenix, which is the most valuable card in this set. So both of those cards combined have made up the money that I've spent on both of the boxes. So we're going to end this year in this set of unboxing with a bang. We did pull all the chase cards. We didn't pull the ghost rares, which is fine. It would have been nice to pull the ghost rare, but the ghost rares are like 10 bucks a piece. One of them, I think the Sunlight Wolf might be like 15 or 20 or whatever it is, but the ghost rares are relatively inexpensive. For them to be as difficult to pull and for them to not be valuable is kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious, but it is what it is. That's how these sets go. If you're actually like collecting, stay away from these boxes. Just buy the singles, just unless you just really want to open something and spend the 30 bucks for it. But if you're new, trying to get your feet started and opening packs and everything, go ahead and buy it. But if you did like this video, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe. We're still on a truck goal to 1,000 subscribers before we try to chase for Blue Eyes again. But I'm really grateful for all of you guys. I'm just gonna end this on this note. This year has been pretty good. I have enjoyed it. There's been a lot of fun moments, a lot of epic pulls, some new friends I've made. Some of you guys that have joined the community that I really enjoy our content and continue to support us. So I cannot thank you guys enough. We did at least get to 750 subscribers a little bit earlier in the month. So we did hit that goal. I did some pretty decent giveaways. I plan on doing some more of them. There's still the one that's going on right now, so make sure you follow the rules for that one. But I would love to do more giveaways. I would love to do more content for you guys. I do need you guys' support to do that. So of course, if there's any type of content that you guys want to see, we're going to be talking about like collection, personal collection, because I am working on a project. I'll be talking about that a little bit more, about my personal collection, grading, Master Duel stuff, competitive stuff. If you guys want to hear from me and talk about those things and have an open dialogue amongst the community, possibly do some live streams and everything, let me know in the comments below. I would love to give you guys what you want to see in 2025 and expand upon horizons and build this community of No Time to Explain with you guys together. I also would hope to get IB Friction and Ego and all of them back together to do some more things. Unfortunately, they're parents and we're all over the place, so hopefully we can do more of that stuff together. They're my family, so I talk to them on a regular basis and I see them all the time. It's just we don't always have the time to make content together. So hopefully we can make a change to that this year and bring them more back into the fold and have them be a little bit more visible than they usually are. But thank you guys for an amazing year. I really appreciate you guys. And let's have a safe, warm welcome to 2025. And then let's have an awesome year, some pulls. QCRs died this year. I believe that ends in May. And then we'll see what the next huge rarity or possibly new golden rule of Yu-Gi-Oh! And a couple other things going on. We'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, it's King Zeph, No Time to Explain, signing off for the last time of 2024. I'll see you guys next year. Be safe. Love you guys. Peace.